dual person, Andrea Thomas, teacher.
Almighty Isis.
And Isis, dedicated foe of evil, defender of the weak, champion of truth and justice.
Today, we're diving into the colorful world of Saturday morning TV with our picks for the shows that scream, "You might be old if you recognize these." For this journey, we're hopping in our time machine to revisit the classics that defined childhood for an entire generation. If we've missed any of your cherished Saturday morning staples, be sure to let us know in the comments below. 1. The Tom and Jerry Show. That's a real blast from the past, isn't it? Back in '75, when bell-bottoms were cool and disco was king, Tom and Jerry zoomed from movie theaters straight into our living rooms. Switching to ABC meant that they had to chill out a bit on the wild chases and bonks on the head we all got a kick out of. They only got 16 episodes, but man did they stick with us or what. So, if you catch yourself laughing at a cat chasing a mouse with a frying pan and think, they don't make them like this anymore, you've got that old school vibe. Tom and Jerry were all about the laughs without needing a single word. Just goes to show, some things never get old. 2. Scooby-Doo, where are you?
In England.
Archaeologists?
England?
Professor High-White!
Now there's a show that whisks you straight back to the good old days. Back in the late 60s, when cartoons were getting a bit of a side-eye for being too punchy, Hanna-Barbera stepped in with a brilliant idea. They introduced us to a bunch of mystery solvers who didn't need to throw a punch to save the day. Starting its run in 1969 on CBS, Scooby and the crew offered something fresh on the scene. They kept us glued to our screens till '76, then made the jump to ABC and didn't take their final bow until '91. But hey, that was just for starters. Movies, spin-offs, crossovers, Scooby-Doo turned into a whole universe of its own.
I think we're being followed.
Yeah, by Scooby!
3. The Woody Woodpecker Show.
Never saw a chicken coop where the chickens weren't a-squawking.
Now there's a character whose laughter is more iconic than most TV theme songs, right? Woody Woodpecker, with his unmistakable red head and that cheeky laugh, burst onto the scene in Knock Knock back in 1940. Over the years, he got a few makeovers until he became the wisecracking bird we can't help but love. His show became a staple of the Saturday morning cartoon ritual, mixing hijinks with that unforgettable laugh that echoed through living rooms everywhere. And get this, Woody's not just a cartoon legend. He's got his own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. How many animated characters can boast about that?
Who wouldn't call this paradise, huh, Woody? Only a pair of dimwits, Winnie.
4. Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle. Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle takes us swinging back to a wilder side of Saturday mornings, long before Disney decided to surf the jungle vines. This animated series, hitting screens in the late 70s, brought the classic novel's hero to life in a way that no one had seen before. Voiced by Robert Ridgely, this Tarzan wasn't just about the "Aww" yell. He was articulate, bringing a new depth to the Jungle King. What's cooler than Tarzan having adventures in the jungle? Pairing him up with Batman for the Batman Tarzan Adventure Hour on CBS. Imagine flipping on the TV and getting a double dose of heroics, from the dark streets of Gotham to the lush jungles with Tarzan and his monkey sidekick, Nakima.
I will go with you on one condition.
What is that?
That you allow Nakima to go free.
The monkey? We do not make slaves of monkeys.
5. Jana of the Jungle.
Chico, it's too dangerous. Well, then you've got to sit still.
Before Xena ever picked up the chakram, there was Jana of the jungle, the queen of the rainforest and a pioneer of Saturday morning heroics. Stranded in the South American jungles after a boating accident, Jana grew up among the wild with her trusty sidekicks Ghost the white jaguar, Croco the crocodile, and Tico the water opossum. Armed with a weapon eerily similar to Xena's, Jana blazed a trail long before the warrior princess hit our screens. Airing as part of the Godzilla Power Hour on NBC in the late 70s, Jana brought a dose of female empowerment to the jungle. This was during a time when blending live-action series with animated weekend cartoons was a groundbreaking concept. Networks like NBC were onto something big, mixing the excitement of weekday live-action dramas with the imaginative fun of Saturday morning cartoons.
Tico, stop being jealous. Natto may be able to help us.
6. Shazam.
Marvel. Thank goodness.
Stepping out of the cartoon realm and into the dazzling world of live action, Shazam zapped its way onto CBS Saturday mornings. This wasn't your average superhero gig. It had a twist that kept us glued to our seats. Picture Billy Batson, just a regular teen, but with a secret that would blow your mind. With a single word, he transforms into the mighty Shazam, aka Captain Marvel. Back in the 70s, superheroes were creeping onto the TV scene, but Shazam had something special. It wasn't just the magic or the capes, it was the relatable kid behind all the heroics. Jackson Bostwick and later John Davey donned the red suit and cape, bringing a superhero to life that felt like he could be any one of us, if we just knew the magic word. Seven. The Secrets of Isis.
A dual person, Andrea Thomas, teacher.
Almighty Isis.
And Isis, dedicated foe of evil, defender of the weak, champion of truth and justice.
Before Shazam wrapped up your Saturday morning with a dose of superhero action, The Secrets of Isis brought a dash of ancient magic to the mix. Joanna Cameron, as the school teacher Andrea Thomas, found an amulet that turned her into Isis, the Egyptian goddess, ready to swoop in and save the day when the going got tough. This show was more than just capes and heroic deeds. It gave us a heroine who wasn't afraid to step out of the action and chat with us, the viewers, breaking down that fourth wall and making us feel like we were part of the adventure. If your Saturdays were spent marveling at how a school teacher could transform into a deity and solve problems with a wisdom that seemed straight out of the pyramids, then The Secrets of Isis was your ticket to an ancient world of mystery and empowerment, right from your living room.
Oh, zephyr winds which blow on high, lift me now so I can fly.
Do you agree with our picks? Be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.